Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very nice Earl Grey, very tasty indeed. So welcome back to the game. In the previous episode we spent a lot of money on foundations and we're trying to figure out as to why there was a lot of fighting, specifically to do with Tom here, who is strong, an ex-gang member, but for some reason likes to kick off at the drop of a hat. Investigations are still all ongoing, so we'll see what happens there. But in this video, I want to get, at minimum, the ex-gang member protection program thing done. So let's go ahead and do just that. We're going to go over to our utilities, electrical cable, and I'm going to run an electrical cable straight up from where it is here, and then run it probably from the left to the right like so. This is, as I said, going to be our protective custody area. We also need a door here, which will be obviously with a door control servo, which is going to have access to a yard, which I will actually place now. So we're going to go for yard and place all that in there. That is fine. We're going to go for our, where is it, grants, and increase our loan to 75,000, which is something I don't say lightly. I'm not a big fan of taking out huge loans like this, but needs must. So we're going to put in door servo, and finally door servo. I'm also going to probably dismantle that and make sure that people can't actually just get out that way, because that is obviously a little bit of a problem. So, that's now removed. We're going to go ahead and check out our... Oh, God, he's kicking off again, isn't he? Check out here, we've got our Tom Coombs, who is fighting, and Mark Beveridge is fighting as well. Is it because they're fighting him because he's an ex-gang member? That's what that's being targeted as? I mean, if that's true, I mean, don't do it, because he's just better than everyone else here. Let's go for... Oh, he's actually damaging the bleachers now. Let's go for guard response. Bring people in. Yes, I clicked like multiple times there. I just want as many guards in there to stop this guy. And yep, they used a taser, so that is job done. Putting in the wall there eventually. These are all going to be protective custody. I'll designate it as such now. Just max speed out while I place that as well. Excuse me. And what's the best thing to build first? Probably the cells, because then I can move him over. Yeah, I think that's probably the way forward. So, they were trying to place this electrical cable, but what actually happened is this was sealed off, and then they can't get in, because they're still waiting for the rest to be placed. Brilliant. Brilliant. Remote doors will not open without an attached door servo. Correct. So, there we go. The game is now actually prioritizing it. Brilliant. So that is now connected. I will obviously connect that to the door connector there. That should open this door and allow them access. No, because it doesn't have power. And let me guess, they can't get in. I mean, that's just... Can we lock open? We can lock open. Okay. I actually didn't realise we can do that. Brilliant. Anyway, I'm going to put in all the power. And the door servo is being placed before the door. That's not actually too much of a problem. I don't really mind that. Double checking deployment. That is still set to staff only, which is fine. Both doors are going in here. That big clunk is those doors then, is it? Both of those are now connected up. And I'm going to lock it open so people can actually get past, because they're still waiting for that connection to then power the rest up. Nope, it looks like because it failed multiple times, they've stopped it working. People have pointed out a problem with this yard. Contraband can go in it. Originally, this wasn't going to be a yard. This was going to be whatever. But contraband can be flung over because it's within 10 of this. So we will be putting a metal detector in here. Oh. Looks like we found a rope, have we? Well, people are going back to the cells. I think it's time for a... Oh, 15 grand completion payment for, I believe... Yes, the disarming certification. Brilliant. I'm going to run a guard taser certification for our new guards. And we now have grants. We've got Reform Through Education Initiative, Prison Manufacturing Facility, Inmate Nutritional Research, and then Cell Block B. I'm going to go with Inmate Nutritional Research because it's the easiest one to do early on. The more prisoners you have, the harder it will become. So it is high and high. So high quantity, high variety meal for... Where's eat? For 3 times a day, I believe. Yep. Yep, and we're still working on that now. Brilliant. All right. Over to here then. We need to put in a couple of things. Firstly, we need cells. We need security. We need a common room. And a canteen. Which is probably going to go there. But we also need a shower room. And a kitchen. Whoa. Just place a random shower room in the middle of nowhere. So, build 10 cells. Oh, it just says build 10 cells. We haven't even like got them properly done. Fine. So, is the yard in there as well? Build a yard in a protected only sector. There we go. And, oh, right, we don't even need to build it. That's even better. Need to assign a guard to protective custody. If I knew this, I would have done this a long time ago. We don't even need to populate these. That seems really dodgy. Assign 1 ex-gang member to protective custody security level. So let's see if we can find him. Where is Tom? Well, first thing to do is check solitary. He's not there. And then we'll check the lower levels. I was going to say check the lower ones, but he's actually there. I thought I'd have the smaller ones. Protective custody. And then assign 1 guard to the protected only sector. So, deployment. Guard. What? And there we go. There's 20 grand advanced payment. I'm going to remove them from that, but I will put a guard in here, in this security room. Yeah, I think so. Ideally, I'd want this here, so then they could work this way and they don't have to come through the centre of the facility. But yeah, the more we play, the more this whole idea of this is just sort of... It's not going out the window, but it's just not working as intended. But anyway, now that this is sort of in, let's crack on with the building. So, we need to put in at least 1 working cell block. Like so. The canteen. Gonna have 2 serving tables because we can. And then the tables. I mean, we don't need to, but we might as well just place them in. And there's our canteen. Common room, I'll sort that out in a bit. Security room I'll do as well. So, security room is chair, filing cabinet, and office desk. And the doors will no longer lock open because we have the control system in place. I believe it's connected up. It is connected up. So that's the canteen. While I'm here, I'm going to place a radio in there. And also radios in these ones, because radios seem to calm people down. So I'll place those in there. And we do need to connect this up to some water. The nearest water is miles away. I guess I'm just going to have to run a pipe up like so. I think that would work. Let's just see how we get on. So that's that grant done. We can go for cell block B, a reform through education initiative. Have 10 prisoners pass foundation education course. How many have passed? 2 passed. Yeah, so cell block B it is then. And also decrease bank loan by a little bit, just to get some positive stuff. Right, so that's that built. We are double checking. That is still protective custody, which is good. Are there any other ex-gang members? So ex-gang member. Not seeing any around here. Not seeing any other ex-gang members. Just going to double check our programs. Gang rehabilitation. Serving guys and turning over a new leaf. 1 past 25%, but 4 finished. So there's still people working on that. Right. Alcohol's group 1 in the queue. Pharmacological treatment of drug addiction 2 in the queue. Kitchen safety and hygiene. People want to work there, but we don't have that capability. Nor do we have workshop safety. So, I guess it is a case of continuing on and building. There are no prisoners assigned to it in this canteen. Not yet. Once I put doors on this thing, it should function fine. So, this is... We don't need to do that. So this, at the moment, is designated for protective custody. I've built it for ex-gang members, but there's no reason why we can't have it for just any inmates which are in need of protective custody. There's no reason why we can't do that. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll build a couple more. And we'll have it so this is the protective custody area. I don't see why that's... Well, it's not a big problem at the moment. It's not ideal in the long run. So, common room. There's some more inmates. I'll check those out in a sec. I'll check it out now, actually. No gang member, no traits. So that's fine. Back over here then. Common room. Got phone booths, which we can put in. Yeah. We'll put a couple of those in. I guess we could put them anywhere, really. You don't need them in the common room, but we'll put them in the far end of the common room. Table tennis. There's a table football. And a pool table. And also... computer, I think. A computer. Computer station. Pull a couple of those in. And we'll just extend the size of the common room. And that should be alright. So, 3 grants then. Cell block B. Oh. Early prisoner release. We finished a parole thing there? Possibly. Looks like gang rehabilitation is happening here with prisoner Scott Hughes. They have a about 30 to 40, I would say, 40% chance of passing by the look of it. So good to them. Good luck to them. Oh yes, metal detector, of course. Because stuff's going to be thrown in through this almost constantly. I'm also very aware that this power is going to become a problem. And I need to fix that. What's the best way of fixing it? Well, obviously putting in another... Hang on, are they wandering outside? Yes, yes they are. That's protective custody. They should be assigned to that only. Yeah. Yeah, we need to put in another power station in and stuff, but that's going to cost 5 grand plus all of the ones around the outside, so about 20 grand. Yeah, not ideal. But you, Scott, change cell. Choose new cell. That one. There we go. Because he's protective custody. He should be over there. We're going to go for... Max sec only. Like that. So you shouldn't get out. You should only be in here. Is this going to be the case, though? I mean, there they are. And they're there now. Almost certainly, he's going to be bringing stuff back. But I think that's about right. I mean, this can go shared now, I think. I think it was just because they haven't been through this bit. So they like wandering around the yard, which is good. But obviously there's nothing in the yard that's, like, of great use. There's nothing to... I was going to say play with, but that's not technically the right term. I know we can have this indoors as well. No, sorry. Yard. Can we have it indoors? I don't think we can. No, you can have it inside. You can have an inside yard. As opposed to this. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's possible we could run that. But for now, let's just put in some standard stuff here. I also haven't put the fluorescent lights in. We normally put these bright lights in. Just haven't bothered. Weights benches. That should be fine. I don't think we need bleachers either side. I don't think it's strictly necessary. I might, however, put a small bench and small table in, just for the sake of having them. The oak bench is nice. There's 3 guards in there. One of them's stationed. I really don't need that, do I? There's more than enough going on. So they'll constantly be going out and getting contraband, I'm guessing. Let's have a quick look. Nothing scheduled. I'm guessing that stuff being arranged was arranged when... I guess it could have been arranged when this was not staff only. That's probably what's happened. Either way, we're going to do a shakedown tonight. So, shakedown all sectors. 241 places to go. We've got some people kicking off. Volatile. Dan Barsby decided to start punching this. Looks like Bonaparte, the guard dog, has turned up. The beagle. And... whoops. And they're unconscious. Looks like they've dealt with that fairly efficiently. Thank you, Bonaparte. Let's also go to deployment patrols, magenta patrol. And I'm going to increase the size of the patrol to encompass all of this. Simply because I don't think we need a dog over there specifically for this. I don't think so, anyway. Doesn't seem strictly necessary. So, excuse me once again. 2 maximum security prisoners are coming in. We're on 58% for cell block B. 60% of the serve 3 high variety, high quantity meals. And successfully reform 15 gang members into ex-gang members. It's on 0. But I thought it would be 1. Apparently not so. There's Warren Harvey, who is a recruiter and volatile. Is also kicking off in here. Oh yeah. It's kicking off in the Fight Club. Now, that's a gang member. I wonder if they're just... this is just a... nope, that's not friendly sparring. No, he was unconscious and then they punched him. Guard responds. Probably too late. I did contemplate. I'm gonna have to bring someone in here as well. I was contemplating just like waiting to see if what happened there, because I didn't know whether that was like a Fight Club thing, and once they're unconscious, that's it, it stops. But no, that was just a general, the guy's very vicious and attacks people type of action. There's Harvey still over here, kicking off again. Dogs are on the way. Taser's out. There we go, job done. Danger level is increasing, mainly because of being unnecessarily searched and things like that. Let's go for... Oh. A new member. And I bet they're a different gang. Yep, they are the Jackals. I could tell because of the traits. It's good the gangs get different traits. It's a bit more interesting. So, Paul Boys. 45% chance of refriending. Cop killer, gang member, battle tendency, sneak thief, and loyal. Let's see what happens there. There are high levels of contraband in the prison. I've literally just searched. I've just searched, so I don't know how that is a thing. Also, I was going to say prisoners are they're cooking here a lot, but that's because we've got 3 of the meals stuff going on. 3 high quantity, high variety. So that's why. Let's check the prisoners' needs. There's that hygiene need there as well, still. Let's see, check Tim here. Yeah, they're not going to become a confidential informant. In terms of regime, I don't think we want to alter until that's done. We've got the bank loan that we could pay a little bit back. No, we can't. Programs were fine. Guard tasers done. We can stop that. Foundation education. 1's interested. No, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 interested there. Parole hearings on the go. Can we run another one? We're going to say we can run another one. Spiritual guidance is working fine. Gang rehabilitation is 5 finished. And we don't need to run more of those. Faith program is 3 in the queue. Breathe therapy is there. Fight Club, people are interested in that. Behavioural therapy would be good, but it's $1,000 for each time we... Well, $1,000 for a full session, full 5 sessions. So, I'm not too sure exactly what benefit it would afford us. That remote door's not working. Is that because... Yes! Someone is not on it, so I will send people over to that. So, is there anything that Tom needs? I don't think so. I think all their needs are fulfilled within this room. They've got phone booths, they've got food. Well, assuming you like eggs. They've got exercise, outdoors, computer stations, entertainment. Got no one else to talk to face to face, but at least they've got all that there. Which is also fine. Okay. We're on to 95% for the serving of meals. And then we're going to flip it round and go for a single low quantity, low variety meal. So we're going to swap it round. Let's go ahead and do that now. Regime. So, we're going to go free time. So we're leaving the middle one. And it's going to be low quantity, low variety. Not the no variety at all. It's low and low. I made that mistake before, and it was a couple of in-game days. It's like, why is that not improving? Because I literally put it to the lowest setting rather than the specific value of low. But there you go. Alright, so what is it we need to do? Well, naturally we need to build up and around here, don't we? So let's have a look at doing that. Walls and doors. What was that noise? Probably just a program that's being run. Concrete walls. I just need to put in like main features here. Like this. and I can clone the rest of it. The problem with that is it's gonna clone the lights, isn't it? Yeah. So I could just build it manually, or I could just remove the lights. Dismantle object and just dismantle all the lights in the cells, because most of them, by the look of it, are going to be dismantled anyway. Oh. It seems to be someone has kicked off, and there's a calming effect going on, but they're also seriously injured. Guard responds. Let's run that. Guards should be able to run very quickly from where they're stationed here, or through this central section. Looks like it is Paul Boys here. There's the taser gone off. More tasers. People are coming in. Is this a gang thing? Yeah, blue gang member and a red gang member. It could be a gang thing. But you can still hear them fight, that fighting noise. That's actually Gareth and the gym instructor. Good grief. Bit confusing. Either way, we've managed to stop that without any fatalities, which is obviously a big bonus. I don't think there's any getting around it. It's kicking off again, isn't it? They've broke... Hang on. In the Fight Club, have they broke the ring? Yeah, mostly. Looks to be Tim Buckwell fighting here. They're a vandal. I like the way they got the alert from the CCTV camera. We spy something wrong. Literally as we see a guard and a dog attacking. Yeah, you think? Oh yeah, the infirmary is going to be quite busy. We've only got 3 medical beds. I don't think we need much more. It's very quick for them to go through and heal there. Okay, so we remove the lights from there, so we can go for cloning if we do so desire. The issue is that we don't have the security doors in. And the security doors are going to require more things. They require another door control system. Let me double check. This first one controls the center. That one controls... Hang on a second. Yeah, this one controls the north cell block, the top one. This middle one, strangely, only controls that one. So this one on the right actually should control these and these ones, and yeah. Okay, so we can change that over. Right, okay. We can do that. It's going to be doors there, and we'll remove those, I think, from the control system. So it's remote doors, one there, one there. We do need to do the bottom one as well. One there, 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 and there. Okay, there's a fair bit of money spent, and I also need to put them along here as well. And that one, jail door, which we'll dismantle. I'll prioritise that, and then we'll put the remote thing in. So that's been removed. Then the remote door, and there we go. Okay, we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. We've got in all the orders for the remote doors. Next episode, we need to connect up door servos. Going to be a nightmare because we're going to have to manually open the doors now. So I should have thought a bit more about that one. And then we're going to redo some of the connections. So we've got the middle connection, the middle door control system, which controls the top cell block. We want to have some of those doors, namely these ones here, connected up to the one on the right, the door control system on the right, which then will control all of the middle cell block stuff. So all of these doors, and these ones from the middle line downwards. And then that's hopefully a better distribution. Overall, pretty happy. We've got at least a couple of grants done. This was a lot easier than I thought. I thought we'd have to build the rooms legitimately, but it didn't. It just wanted the designations inside the inside the protective custody area. So all you need to do is mark it as protective custody and then put it in, so it's really easy. Either way, I'm going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect, and as always, next episode we'll see how we get on. Hopefully you have enjoyed the episode in this series thus far. As always, comments in the comments, feedback, suggestions, improvements, etc. are all appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.